basically, what I was gonna say, technically, and I could see someone saying this, but this is still stupid, you could pay for Pokemon Bank and move things into Pokemon Home, and then stop paying for Bank, but anytime you wanted to move something for whatever reason, you would need the Bank, unless you only move something once, but even then, you're gonna have Home for years, and I'm sorry, but that's stupid, because I shouldn't have to trust in the fact that I am paying you for a decade for the random chance to...
And, like, besides, you know, the whole supporting once the servers go down, you didn't have the other thing with Pokemon Home being an app. It's like when the app becomes delisted, you won't be able to transfer anything.
And the other thing that's awkward about this, and it's something I just thought about,
which is...
Oh, I'm dying. Damn it! God fucking damn it! God... Oh, Jesus. That changed. It's a thought that just occurred to me when I'm trying to... There we go.
Well, that happened. If you're going to pick heavy characters, you might want to start using, like, either slow super armor or use X with, you know, regular super armor.
The thing that just occurred to me about this whole situation, and it's because of your server point, I had just kind of clicked in my head about, like, so your server point made me think, so the idea of Pokemon Bank was you could move up Pokemon, but Pokemon Bank right now is linked to the 3DS, so that also puts you in a situation where it just occurred to me that if they shut down 3DS connectivity, anyone who didn't
might actually
happen soon, anyone who didn't jump into Bank is losing all their Pokemon anyway. Who didn't move into Bank and Home.
Well, like I said, that's why I said, you know, in general, I don't like
things. No, but this is even worse. That, if Nintendo, like, if Game Freak is all, well, we're shutting down 3DS well, technically that'd be on Nintendo, but like...
and it's like, some people might say, it's like, you know, it's the 3DS. I said the 3DS thing might be happening. Well, the 3DS will, you know, die soon. It's not like they are going to immediately 100%.
Yeah, but my point is, there's going to be a point where, basically, if you want to save your Pokemon, you're going to need... If you want to save your Pokemon, you're going to need to transfer them.
Well, you say that, but we have, like, the... Now, again, it's one of those, you know, I'm not a technical... Oh, I fucking love this fight. This is the best, dumbest fight ever. Like, look, I don't even know what you did there! What move did you use to kill him?
I kind of felt... I think I started a roll, because Donkey Kong was doing this.
Yeah.
Scrunching.
Anyway, like, you say the... Okay, that proves the costume is in the game. Why was that not used for the Golf Spirit?
I thought that was in the...
Anyway, the point was, well, like I said, you know, not technical wizards. I don't know how, like, things work. We have it, like, once you run out, you know, like, once basically the 3DS fully 100% dies and Nintendo shuts down its servers because they shut down its servers, that means new people won't be able to download Pokemon Bank, but then that would also, I think, mean the people with Pokemon Bank, theoretically, assuming that, you know, they keep its servers up, it's like, once the 3DS dies, Pokemon Bank will probably die.
That's the point I was trying...
Yeah, like...
There we go.
It's like you not only won't be able to download it. Now, granted, yes, they could keep Pokemon Bank servers up even after the 3DS. Because it technically connects to the cloud, so it technically doesn't have its own servers inherently, because it is just...
It's just a ridiculous fear of, like, sooner or later we hit this point. I'll go back to the...
Like I said, that's why...
Awesome city over here.
That's why I said it's, like, very much...
You actually can't get in without using...
Look at the map.
That area down...
That's why...
Because they block...
Wait, actually, I think if you keep going down, you can...
Oh, there's other spirits, and we're probably gonna...
That's why, like I said before, it's very much its own argument. That's kind of why I don't like... That's kind of why I don't like, you know, the, like, all-digital age or an all-digital console, because it effectively runs off the same thing, or, you know, game streaming like Netflix. It basically runs into the same problem, which that's normally when you get the argument of people will say, it's like, oh, any game with online features, it has that problem, and it's like, yes, well, that is true. Look at something like the Smash, for an example. While you will, you know, lose the online, like, matchmaking and tournaments and stuff, while you lose those, you still do have, like, you have World of Light.
Why is Villager here? Oh, I'm an idiot. He's Tingle.
You know,
I'm an idiot.
and because of that, that means that those... Wait, because he's a Tingle, that means that the other two are his brothers.
Potentially, if we... I'm a slippery boy now.
You're a slippery biscuit.
Stealing it.
What was the LP where he said that?
I don't... He called someone
I think it was Heroes.
Jesus!
It was Heroes. He said Shadow's a slippery biscuit. Well, look, you have a speed increase and a slippery stage. No, we don't have influencing smash attacks.
But there's water here, so...
You should probably start trying to hit with his down smash and not side smash. They're too short for the side smash. This is ridiculous. I love it. Yeah! Oh, you just needed to kill all the tingles.
I mean, my point is, it kind of hits a point where, due to servers, like some people who didn't...
Like I said, it's very much its own argument. You'll always get, oh, it's like, or any game with online features.
Oh yeah! That game.
Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna comment remake. God, a lot happened.
Uh-huh. A lot happened over E3. A lot.
It was a lot, though. But, like, I mean, unironically, it was... There was a lot of...
Yes, and Nintendo revealed a lot, and it was somehow able to live up to people's, like, unrealistic expectations. Which I find kind of amazing, because, you know, nothing is, like, ever able to do that. But I guess that's because Nintendo, like... I guess it's because they, in a way, literally did live up to people's unrealistic expectations, having shit like, you know, the Banjo-Kazooie in Smash, and the Panzer Dragoon remake. It's not a remake of the RPG, which is, you know, unfortunate, because, well, go look at the practice.
The Link's Awakening was getting a lot of hate, which kind of bothered me.
People seem to have turned around on that. I've now learned that basically people always hate a Zelda game when it comes out, and then a week later suddenly love it. And again, to wrap back around the stuff we were talking about earlier, I like the way the Link's Awakening looks because I like art style over pure, like, graphic power, because pure power will always age poorly because something will be better. But, you know, but like a good art style never ages. Again, look at Wind Waker. It looks way fucking...
The thing that bothered me was people, oh, $60! This game isn't a $60 value.
I can understand that to a degree, but at the same... like, I know it's because it's called Slowbro and Sakurai's, like, being funny, but doesn't Slowbro actually have any moves that can lower speed? I mean, it's a water type, it can probably learn Icy Wind.
Slowbro is one of the slowest Pokemon.
You don't say!
I mean, it gets its namesake for...
I believe for this one, like, you have Ness as a partner because, you know, like, obvious reasons. You might...
Stamina battle?
Yes, because you're fighting...
Do all three of those stack?
You're fighting the girl from Earthbound, so...
Oh, wait.
You're fighting her with Ness, so it's a stamina...
You mean not Paula?
195, yes they do stack.
Oh.
Well, actually, I was going to say... Well, that's what I was actually going to say, because it's Ness and you're fighting her, a Reflector is actually really good for this battle. You have a shit ton of HP.
It's more about...
You can take a few of them. I think Donkey Kong's, like, it has a bit of delay startup, but I believe his side special, his super armor. Yeah, I believe that has super armor. Also, I think it has a shield breaking effect. If you can find the JoJo sound effect and edit that in. Yes, that's a totally original joke that no one...
Take that, not Paula!
Yeah, that's a totally original joke that no one on the internet has ever done.
Totally original.
Do not steal. Anyway, my point was like the link to the past thing. I can understand the $60 thing to a degree because it is a Game Boy Advance game, so, well, not Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and so, like, it is very short, but at the same time, I kind of feel like the putting, you know,
arbitrary value
to a game's length, I can understand, because you have, you know, if we are going to do that, that fucking Hyrule Warriors is like one of the best values of a game ever, because of that game's sheer girth of content.
You know, I forgot about Dream Team.
I feel Dream Team's a little underrated.
A little bit.
It does a lot of good things, but it also does a lot of dumb shit. A lot of dumb shit. Like, while we're just jumping around with points, I feel most things in Dream Team have way too much fucking HP.
Did I just bring on the Slam Jam?
Yes.
I guess it is DK. I guess he's known for the Slam Jam.
Yes.
Heavy characters
are great, but we unfortunately don't have Ganon.
I can't stop thinking about Alpaca Death.
Yeah, the...
What?
Aham. What? Why is this a stamina battle? But anyway, like, it's like, I can get the thing to a degree, but I feel a game's a price. Now, granted, this is, you know, as, like, not as much of a quantifiable aspect. I feel if a game is, you know, like, enjoyable, then it's worth the price, and also, like, replay value. Now, granted, you know, is it being short, it's like, something like Link's Awakening doesn't inherently have a lot of replay value because you just have to play through, like, the story again, but they do seem to be trying to curve people's kind of... He's almost dead. You just need to hit him, like, one more time.
Oh, come on! Yeah, Slam Jam! Slam Jam!
So it was that, like, it was that extra dungeon thing, that weird extra dungeon maker thing. I can see that they're, like, trying to add some amount of, you know, extra content to it, and that is nice, because it was the game being, like, it was the game being a Game Boy Advance game and then a Game Boy Color game, basically. It, like, the Game Boy, like, a Game Boy cartridge's max storage space was a few kilobytes, right? It's like, it's not even a meg. Right? So, yeah, it is a very tiny game.
Oh, God! Damn it, DK. Because the Game Boy... Ah! Sometimes I unleash attacks that work, other times I... Damn it! Cause like...
Gotta know that frame data.
Damn it!
Hey, you get another one. Like that!
Yeah. There we go.
Gotta punch the child in the face.
My point is, it looks fine. I hate the $60 value because I get it to a point, but at the same time, I look at people and I'm like, you guys are being arbitrary dicks.
That's why I said I feel like it comes down to replay value. But like, I will admit that I don't get it.
Ah! Align that.
I was going to say, like, I do get it. I will admit, I do feel the, like, $60, you know, price tier is, like, a bit too rigid and archaic, and I kind of do wish games could come out, you know, like, maybe $10 or $20 cheaper without people just assuming that it is like it is like you bump it to 40. Oh, that's a budget game. It's obviously of lower quality.
The clap.
Well then.
The clap.
And I will admit that, you know, that is bullshit. That the industry has kind of screwed lower prices, because if you put something at a lower price, it has a, like, stigma of being a budget game, so because of that, people just assume that it's, like, inherently less polished.
Yeah, with the gates and stuff, it's... a lot is locked off. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, are any of you worried about what I was talking about? I have a feeling that in just a few years, Pokemon Bank on 3DS will basically become closed, meaning that you can no longer transfer Pokemon up from the 3DS into the newer games, because Pokemon Bank is a 3DS service, and I feel like the Wi-Fi functions for the 3DS probably don't have a lot of time left before they close those servers down. Once they do, Pokemon Bank will have been entirely pointless because it only lasted about 7 to 10 years or so. I'm pretty sure they'll close it soon. Hopefully I'm wrong, but eventually I know it will get shut down, so I wondered if any of you had a similar fear. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave some comments. If you want to keep up with our videos, hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. And if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you all next time.